this whole motion.
Really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Welcome back to Hollywood Bulletin, where we dive deep into the most jaw-dropping and emotional stories behind your favorite shows. And today's story will leave you stunned. Be sure to stick around until the very end, because this is a saga of fame, family, betrayal, addiction, and ultimate collapse. One that shook the very foundation of Deadliest Catch and erased a legendary boat from the face of television. The Cornelia Marie wasn't just a boat. It was a symbol of strength on the Bering Sea. And for over a decade, it was the beating heart of Deadliest Catch, made famous by the unforgettable Captain Phil Harris. This vessel stood as a testament to grit, determination, and family legacy. Built in 1989 in a small Alabama shipyard and powered by twin 750 horsepower diesel engines, it was made to survive the sea's worst fury. Its name, Cornelia Marie, came from the wife of Ralph Collins, the man who commissioned the ship. And even after divorce, her name stayed on the hull as a tribute to her part in the fishing business. Brightly painted in yellow and aquamarine, it stood out from Dutch Harbor to Kodiak. This steel beast wasn't just about looks. With giant fuel and water reserves, it stayed out longer, hunted harder, and often returned with record-breaking crab hauls. Captain Phil Harris joined the Cornelia Marie in the early 1990s, became co-owner, and led it with an iron will. Known for chain smoking, hard work, and treating his crew like family, Phil built his name as one of the Bering Sea's finest. His journey from a high school dropout to owning his own boat by 21 was filled with hardship and triumph. His raw honesty, iconic one-liners, and unfiltered presence made him a favorite when Deadliest Catch added the Cornelia Marie to its core. Line up in Season 2, bringing his sons Josh and Jake aboard added a powerful family dynamic. Viewers watched as Phil demanded their best, challenged their growth, and even staged interventions when addiction took hold. When Phil tragically died in 2010 after suffering a massive stroke, 5.4 million people tuned in to say goodbye. His ashes were divided between a Harley-Davidson gas tank and the open sea, a poetic farewell for a man who lived on the edge. After Phil's death, his sons fought to keep the Cornelia Marie afloat, literally and financially, buying out partners, fixing the aging boat, and proving their worth to the fishing world and TV producers alike became a painful uphill climb. Casey McManus, a childhood friend and skilled deckhand, joined Josh and helped secure the funds needed to save the boat. Together, they became co-captains and brought the Cornelia Marie back to life. But behind the scenes, addiction still haunted the Harris family. Jake spiraled into a dangerous path of heroin, DUIs, and prison. Josh tried to hold it all together. But tragedy after tragedy, including health crises and the loss of family members, chipped away at the dream. Despite fans' love for the Cornelia Marie, Discovery Channel pulled the boat from Season 13 in 2016, citing changes in direction. Fans protested. Petitions swirled online. But even when the boat returned in Season 14, the troubles didn't stop. In 2020, the Bloodline spin-off brought Josh to Hawaii following mysterious fishing charts found in his father's belongings. But the show's magic couldn't distract from what was about to erupt. In August 2022, the entire legacy of the Cornelia Marie crumbled. A Berry court record surfaced online, revealing that in 1998, a then 15-year-old Josh Harris had sexually assaulted a 4-year-old girl. The case had been quietly buried, but the truth was horrifying. When Discovery learned of the conviction, they acted immediately, erasing Josh and the Cornelia Marie from all streaming platforms and canceling Bloodline. It was as if they never existed. The Harris name, once etched into the soul of Deadliest Catch, was suddenly scrubbed away. Even Casey, who had no involvement, was caught in the fallout. His contract wasn't renewed, and his time on TV ended through no fault of his own. The scandal hit fans hard. Betrayal, grief, and anger surged across social media. But the sea doesn't stop for anyone. In June 2024, a new chapter began as Taylor Jensen and a group of investors bought the Cornelia Marie, appointing Jake Albinino As captain, they made it clear this wasn't about fame anymore. This was about fishing. The legacy of Phil Harris and his sons had come to a close, and a new crew was ready to write their own story without the shadows of the past. What began as a tale of triumph and family pride ended in disgrace and silence, leaving fans with memories of a boat that once ruled the Bering Sea, a captain who made us laugh and cry, and a reminder that even legends can fall. If this powerful story moved you, be sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss the truth behind the headlines. Join us for more revealing stories just like this, the real tailies behind the fame.